of Democratic and Republican lawmakers. You remember Republicans who now criticize the investigation. Many of them were cowering in their offices on that day because they, as well, feared for their lives from that mob. And as you remember, there was actually a bipartisan agreement for the committee, which was later scuttled despite negotiations. What's the basis, in your view, to make such claims like this, to say that members of Congress should go to jail for investigating attack that there was quite broad bipartisan support for investigating?
Oh, you know, even watching the full clip that you just played and the second time you played it, you see he's frustrated by the coverage of January 6th. He's frustrated by the members of Congress, but he quickly backed off of it very quickly. Obviously, he's not saying that individual members of Congress should be actually thrown in jail because of those reasons. I mean, he even said, I'm not going to ask direct the FBI to do any of that. In fact, one of the big campaign promises
he said they should go to jail. I could read back the quote. He said they should go to jail.
Literally said it.
Jim, but he did back away from it. And actually, the campaign came out right after that saying the law should be applied equally to everybody, and that's what he said as well. You know, I think the question will actually remain now with the report, if there is actually evidence to back it up. You know, at that point, then it could actually open up an investigation. It's one that I think actually a lot of folks who follow the legal process would say is warranted potentially. Again, if the report is actually backed up, depending upon the evidence that's there.
Well, don't trust my reading of it. Let's play the clip back, David Axelrod, for what the president-elect said about what should happen to lawmakers, former lawmakers like Liz Cheney.
And Cheney was behind it, and so was Benny Thompson and everybody on that committee. For what they did, honestly, they should go to jail.
So you think Liz Cheney should go to jail?
For what they did.
Everyone on the committee, you think
I think everybody anybody that voted in favor.
Are you going to direct your FBI director and your attorney general to send them to jail?
No, not at all. I think that they'll have to look at that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to focus on drill, baby, drill.
When you say that, it carries weight, though. You know, you've tapped these people to lead the Justice Department and FBI.
They can do whatever they want.
David, the point is, this is, of course, not a comment in isolation. The president-elect has said this multiple times. And by the way, his allies and the president as well have talked about other folks who should be prosecuted criminally or sued, including members of the media.